So many of us that want to go gray have had this issue around finding people in a circle who also went gray or finding acceptance because let's face it, society really makes it hard. If you're anything like me, in my circle, I was discouraged. People said I would be old and it was absolutely not okay. And now look, I'm on primetime TV on a major network talking about gray hair. Gray hair is becoming more, quote, normal. And women like you and I are helping pave the way for other women to say, you know what, I hate coloring my hair. Maybe it's okay to go gray. Gray is just a color like black, brown, and blonde. And slowly but surely, we're making a big difference by doing the hard work, showing up in the world, being ourselves. We're paving the way for other women to do that too. Oh, and the stylist tips, hydrate, 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 and be very careful with purple shampoo because it dries it out.
50-year-old Lena decided to go gray at the start of 2024. She's been documenting her journey on her YouTube channel called Woman in Midlife. Take a look.
The truth about gray hair, it is wiry and a little bit uncontrollable. It is a little brassy. Just getting that perfect look is just not possible because I'm still in the grow out phase. Gray hair is not no maintenance. I still stand by my decision to let my hair go gray. It's still so much easier than dyeing it every 2 weeks, but it's not no maintenance.
She sent us this message asking for help.
Hi Tamron and Johnny. In January of 2024, I decided to ditch the dye and let my natural gray hair color come in. But I've been struggling with frizziness, dryness, hard to manage hair, the wiry flyaways. I'm hoping you can.
Before she walks out, tell us some of the challenges with gray hair.
So gray hair can be very wiry. So you lose pigment, and what happens when you're losing pigment, you also losing moisture as well too.
Oh.
So it can be really wiry and it can be hard. So you have to make sure you do things to soften it. And that's what steam treatments and masks and things like that. As you can see, I did a steam treatment on her and it makes
What's a steam treatment?
So a steam treatment is typically, it looks like a hooded dryer or it can be handheld like the one you would see that I used on her, right? It infuses hydration into the hair and it softens the hair. It's great for your skin. Hair is just an appendage of the skin. So whatever you do to keep your hair healthy, your skin healthy, you gotta do this to keep your hair healthy.
So adding that moisture helps with that wiriness. I see people in their gray is so crisp and beautiful. Then others, you know, it's a little duller. How do you get that shine like a diamond gray?
So there are products for that. I use a shampoo. Normally you see the purple shampoos, right?
Yeah.
And those are great, but a lot of people are afraid of those because they're worried about it staining their hair and their hair looking violent. So I use one they call Yellow Out, right? And it's not purple, but it does the same job, and it gives that vibrancy to the hair.
And it's called
Takes the
Yellow Out.
It's Yellow Out, and it's excellent for gray hair.
Okay,
Excellent.
so you got 2 tips there.
Yeah.
Steam with the moisture,
treatments and Yellow Out.
Let's see Lena. Now let's have Lena come on out. Lena! Oh my God!
Thank you
Of
so
course,
much.
of course, of course.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, you heard the tip, fam. You haven't even talked. Okay, Johnny Wright, come over and
He's a
stand up here.
genius.
Oh, he's a genius.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
that movement?
before.
You know, I just wanted to give her some body, but just the steam tube, you see that? It just has a lot of body to it. We at first was going to put it towards her face. She said, I think it looks better off the face. I said, I agree. Because you can really see the gray. You can see how bright and shiny her gray is as well, too. That's with the Yellow Out shampoo. You don't see any yellow in the hair. She says she uses a lot of heat on the hair. And when you use heat on gray hair, it scorches it. So you have to do something to eliminate that scorched yellow look to it. And that's what the Yellow Out or any type of violet shampoo will do to the hair. The thing about the violet shampoo is you can't leave it on too long because it will stain the hair and it will look more purple.
Wow.
Which is not a bad thing if you want to look a little.
Thank you.
Little purple. I think this looks really sexy, has a lot of volume to it, and there's a whole lot of movement as well too.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Lena, I mean, when you looked at your hair after Johnny was done, what did you think?
It's crazy, especially given how scared I was to make this decision and how it's just not done in my circles.
Yeah.
No one in my circle has gray hair. My 85-year-old mother colors her hair. I work on Wall Street in corporate America. There are no women with gray hair.
How do you feel now that you've got the right treatment?
I feel like you could go gray and rock it.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, no, seriously, did you look in the mirror afterwards and you were like, I'm going out tonight?
Yes, I actually am.
Yeah.
I actually
You said you're
am.
going out. I got to get a little closer. This is so, can I touch your hair?
Of course, of course.
I mean, look at this.
Thank
This
you.
is gorgeous. Bravo, Johnny Wright.
Yeah.
Thank you to Johnny and Lena. You can follow Lena's journey on her YouTube page.